The Fifine Tank 6 is finally here. This is the upgrade version of its previous younger brother, the Fifine Tank 3. I'm really excited to get to use this because they mentioned that this has a lot cleaner audio, but if anything, the Tank 3 was already good, so if this is any better than that Tank 3, then we're gonna have a banger. So Fifine sent over the Tank 6 for me to test out, and I've been using the Tank 3 for when I stream or for when I game or basically talk to my friends or get on meetings. So I'm really excited for this Fifine Tank 6. I haven't unboxed it yet, so we're gonna unbox this together. And they also sent over a base, which is the Fifine PS1, because they mentioned that this mic is really heavy. Let's go see what this thing looks like. So when I was talking to them, they mentioned that this mic is heavy and normal boom arms might sag. So they wanted me to put this on a stand, but we're gonna see if my boom arm can hold this. So opening this thing over here, this is extremely heavy. I could definitely see why they sent a base over because this is a big boy. This is probably double the size of the Tank 3. Yeah, it's chunky. So before I talk about the specs, what you're hearing right now is the Tank 3. So I'm gonna compare the audio from the Tank 3 because this is a mic that I know. I know the sound profile, but let's see if the Tank 6 is better. Let me switch microphones and then I'll let you know. 1 second. So I just switched over microphones and let's talk about the Tank 6. This will be like a first impression because I just seen it. This is gonna be my first time hearing it. And from opening this microphone, it's really heavy. It's probably double the weight. I'll have to verify that. But I now know why they sent over the BS1 arm, just because of how hefty this is. I put it in the BS1 arm and I also put this in the BM66 low profile microphone boom arm that I have. Although it's really heavy, the Fifine boom arm actually works with these. You can definitely mount these, but if you had a weaker boom arm, I can totally see how this would sag down. So I have this mounted because it's gonna be a lot cleaner when I'm talking to you guys, and this will also be the mic test. But let me talk about this microphone and tell you guys why it's pretty cool. So it looks like this microphone can record up to 24-bit 192 kilohertz. So what that means is it's going to be extremely high-res recording, which is nice for a microphone. And it looks like you can also do XLR or USB-C on here. So if I talk about the microphone, the ports down here is you have a headphone jack, XLR connection, USB-C, which we're gonna try later. And then you have two knobs over here. The build is all aluminum, all metal. So for the knobs, you have headphone monitoring, and then you also have gain. And then you have two knobs here on the left and the right so that you could rotate the microphone. The first clip from today was all from the Fifine Tank 3. And so how does this one sound? I have a feeling this one's going to be cool. And currently right now, actually, there's no post-processing or equalization. Everything you hear right now is actually from Tank 6. And you're connected directly to my camera via XLR port. And it has 48 volts of phantom power. I haven't checked what the sensitivity of this is, but it looks like, from what I see in the camera, I'm just hitting the right points, so I didn't have to adjust. I have +5 gain on my camera, and it looks like the volume is proper. I can't wait to hear this, and I'm gonna compare this to the Fifine Tank 3, and then I'll give you guys my opinion. So this is the mic test of the Fifine Tank 6. Extremely heavy microphone. This is a mic test of the Fifine Tank 3, and this is a lot skinnier microphone. So before I actually wrap this up, I want to talk about something. If you are a streamer, or I guess trying to stream if you're a beginning streamer, one cool thing to have when you have one of these mics is to connect it. USB-C is going to be a lot easier, or if you want to connect it via XLR, it's going to be a lot easier if you get a mixer. So right now I'm using the Fifine AmpliGame SE8 because I just had one laying around here at my house. This is so it's easy to control your stream. So you could like adjust your volume, you can do monitoring. But what I like with this SE8 mixer is if you connect it to the XLR, you can actually change the EQ settings. So right now, if I click on the SE8, for output, this is going to be like if you want to equalize your games, it's on here. But you can actually also equalize your microphone. So if you click on input, right now it's on default because that's the default settings. If I unlock these, you could definitely change your voice. So here is balanced, broadcast, clarity. So yeah, it's really cool. Just a thought out there. But let's get back to the main camera because I have my thoughts and we'll wrap this thing up. See you guys in a bit. All right, so let's wrap this thing up. So I've actually listened to both Tank 3 and the Tank 6. And when I was doing the mic test, the Tank 3 was a lot louder, but that's just because I was hand holding it and it was probably closer to my face. So both of these microphones are cardioid microphones. So basically what you need to do is talk directly to the microphone so that you'll have the best sound, because if you rotate these, there's going to be barely sound. So mic is rotated. This you should hear, or it should reject. But I'm getting closer to the top of the microphone, so you should hear me well. So what I mentioned earlier, the Tank 3 was a lot louder. It's a lot more sensitive, but I assume it's because it needs a lot less power. But after listening to both of them, and I put them in a mixing app like Fairlight, the Tank 6 actually sounds a lot fuller, but the Tank 3 is louder. But if you're going to equalize both of these, then there's a way that you could actually make them sound similar. So both these mics are very good, and I can definitely recommend both of them. So the difference right now is in the price. At time of filming, the Tank 3 is $80, and this Tank 6 is usually $160, but it's only $120. So for $40 more, you're going to get a more premium microphone. The Tank 6 is literally screaming premium, all metal, super heavy, probably the best built microphone I've ever seen from Fifine. So this has a high recommendation from me, because I'm pretty sure if you drop this on your foot, it's gonna hurt. But the only thing is, for $120 and $80, you're probably like 10% off, right? You're probably 10% off of the sound quality, or even less. But with $40, what you could do is purchase one of the mixers I was talking about, like the SE8. So if you're a beginning streamer, you could definitely get one of those mixers, and that would make up the cost for the $40. And then you have a mixer. So that's actually pretty sick, because that's going to make your life easier when you're streaming. If you want the highest tier, highest top of the line quality from Fifine, I would definitely pick up this Tank 6, because it's such a good microphone and it's going to last you a very long time. So what are your thoughts? Are you guys going to be picking up the Tank 3, or are you guys picking up the Tank 6? At the end of the day, you can't go wrong with either. So I would just choose depending on what budget can afford. So again, that's it for me. I would like to thank Fifine for sending this over to me. They have not seen this video. Everything I talked about here is my own personal opinion, and I'm just lucky that they sent this over to me for me to try out. For now, actually, I'm going to be using the Tank 6 because I do like the sound profile more, and after I EQ'd it in post, it sounds amazing. The BS1 stand I also used, and it's cool. Like, you can put it in your desk. It'd be really cool if you're doing podcasts, because it's just, you could move it around and put it in front of you. However, since I use my microphone when playing games, and I basically do a lot of gaming, do a lot of pressing WASD, there's a lot of boom, and it's going to be really distracting when I'm talking to my friends. They're going to hear a lot of slaps when I'm basically pressing buttons. So I'm going to be keeping this in the BM66 arm. This guy, if you want to check it out, I'll leave the link below, because it could definitely hold this microphone. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, hi. Please help me get to 2K. That'd be really appreciated. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.